As we all know, policies must be put in place in certain settings. For example, educational settings like schools. These policies are put in place in order to help students have a great educational settings. One of the main policies set in an educational setting is dress codes. Dress codes are put into place by school districts to promote learning with safety, image, and with no distractions. But why are these put into place, and why can they be so strict, discriminatory, or sexist? Today, I will share with you a proposal. The state of Oklahoma should enact a law that makes schools alter or abolish dress codes in order to have a fair and equal dress code policy for all students of any race, gender, or culture. During this speech, I will explain why dress code policies need to be altered or abolished, and how dress codes can really affect a student and why the policy needs to be acted upon. I will share different ways dress code can promote body shaming, perpetrates rape culture, impacts genders, and can even be sexist. Dress code perpetrates sexualization and rape culture. According to Laura Bates, 1 in 5 women are sexually assaulted, but society will blame and question and silence them, while perpetrators are rarely disciplined. When multiple girls were asked when the first time they felt embarrassed or sexualized for what they wore, most of the responses were at school due to dress code policies. Dress codes have been seen to be discriminatory to different races as well. Andrew Johnson was a high school wrestler in New Jersey, and he's a good example for this case. He was forcefully pressured into cutting his hair in order to compete in a match because he wore his hair in dreadlocks, and it violated school dress code policy. Now, according to educationweek.org, Virginia, California, New Jersey, and New York are the 4 states that actually created a law banning discrimination based on hairstyle, traditionally associated with African American people, such as braids, dreadlocks, and twists. Specific hairstyles like this can be a cultural hairstyle to many African American families, and having to be disciplined for this seems unfair. Dress code policies can also be sexist. According to Amber Thomas, 57% of banned clothing items target girls, while on the other hand, 5% only target boys. There are simply more rules for girls to follow than boys. According to the American Civil Liberties Union, dress codes are legal as long as they do not treat boys and girls differently, and if this isn't being done, then dress code policies should not be legal. Dress code promotes body shaming as well. According to Amber Thomas, 77% of schools prohibit certain body parts. Girls' body parts come in different shapes and sizes, and even clothing items can fit differently on different body types, causing more parts to show on a different body type than another. Commenting on how a clothing item looks on an individual can emotionally and mentally cause damage to their self-esteem. Along with this, studies have shown that constantly thinking about your appearance can greatly affect the performance of various tasks like tests. They're more likely to experience eating disorder, low self-esteem, and depression. To provide a quick recap, I have helped you understand why the change of dress code policies are important, as well as the impacts it has made on students, whether it be because of their race, gender, culture, or simply the emotional impacts they cause. Dress codes are not as effective as we expect them to be, and many things need change. In conclusion, the state of Oklahoma should enact a law that allows students to dress freely yet appropriately. Different states have seen the impact dress codes can have on students and the negative things that come with it. Creating a law that can finally show students to feel comfortable in their own body, style, or image. It is obvious that many students have been conflicted about dress code policies, and a change is necessary for these individuals.